been a long while since I did one of these. Do you like the new me? Thank you, Tim Ashley Jenkins. This is gonna be the persona I use from now on. I will use my other persona for a new channel that I'm launching this year. All of you will find out what it is later. Anyway, 2018 was a great year for games. I actually played a good amount of them, and wanted to show the ones that caught my eye, since I didn't do that fully with my channel. So, let's get started. Atlus's attempts of taking my fucking money and calling me a bitch worked again. Instead of doing one, they did two dancing spin-offs. One based off Persona 3 and one based off of Persona 5. Both games play the exact same, but aesthetically have the right style that fits each. While the lack of a story mode came at a cost, the social interactions you unlock just by playing the game is a welcome addition. Not to mention, all these remixes are nuts. The rhythm mechanics are addicting, and it motivates you to get king crazy on most of these tracks, which isn't easy. These games are fun as a fan of the series, but for those just joining in, I would recommend this game at a price drop, since even I will admit both of these games aren't worth $60 each. It's number 10 because I honestly really kept coming back to it despite its bullshit DLC practices. Atlus really needs to work on that, but for what I got from this game, I had a ton of fun. This game is anime Mugen. Okay, so you got Blazblue, Persona, Chunder Knight, and Ruby. This is a cool cast of characters, but no Adachi? I mean, come on, Arc System Works. Give me my Thought Slayer. Okay, all jokes aside, this is probably the most fun I've ever had with a fighting game because it's so broken. While I love Guilty Gear for its approach to combo variety and cancels, Cross Tag is just a dumb, fun game I can have on and casually play with friends. While the DLC, again, was dumb, the first time I heard Yu Narukami say Persona and Semblance in the same sentence, I was completely sold. Also, any fighting game where I can choose Red Like Roses as a song is a great one. The story mode was really stupid, but it was still funny. I enjoyed my time playing online, and the waifu cockfighting that broke out because of this game. This was an impulse buy for an RPG I had no desire in at first. I just wanted the Steelbook case. But damn, is this a great action RPG. While the main character took a while to get used to, I loved the soundtrack, gameplay, and relationships mechanics immediately. Look, I like games where I can romance girls, so I picked up on this quickly. Not to mention, every party member can set certain relationships with others, leading to better performance in battle. I guess since this reminded me of a title I played religiously as a kid, I fell in love with it. I do need to finish it, but I felt it was worth a mention. Hey, I did a video on this one. What are you waiting for? Go buy this game already. Hey, I did a video on this too when it came out. A punch-out adventure game hybrid that has a cool art style and a sweet soundtrack. Also, did you know that Suda51 really likes this game? Yeah, there's a t-shirt for it in Travis Strikes Again No More Heroes. What I wish is that this game turned into a full-on Yakuza, like fucking Yakuza beat 'em up.
Here, take this!
It does! It did! Blackrock Shadow and I played this, we were originally doing it for jokes. When we finished it, dang, I was not expecting to enjoy it as much as I did. A story-based co-op game where two unlikely men team up for a common goal is great on paper, but in execution, you wouldn't get an experience as good as what Joseph Fares and his team would do by any other company. While we have a video on our first play session, that was just the tip of the iceberg. What ensues is a roller coaster of events that will have you and your friend on the edge of your seat. I recommend doing this adventure locally. It was great, and it actually almost made me cry in the end. I don't like a lot of cinematic games, but I felt that this one is worth playing. Okay, I know this game originally came out in 2016, but its multiplayer, which is the only part of the game I played so far, came out this year, so whatever. Playing this every weekend with my friend Gaming Hyena was a very relaxing experience. Keeping up a farm through the seasons on the year-long end, going mining, and getting wads of cash money for it is awesome. The conversations we had, and the times of me fucking up something in the farm cannot be forgotten. I mean, hell, we even got married in-game. I took the time to find a second prismatic shard in order to do so. Look, I am dedicated to my goals. We even have a dog named Blazblue. If you haven't played Stardew, or had a hard time with it, play it with a friend that knows what they're doing. Both of you will have a great time.
It's been up and down, but I know I'm fine. I'll take my time. I'm alive. I've been justified.
Oh, hot damn! Insomniac finally released a good game in over 12 years. Look, I didn't play Sunset, so maybe I should retract that. But what hasn't been said about Spider-Man, other than it makes you feel like you're Black Panther? The attention to detail and polish in the game is exceptional, and the web swinging system is the best it's ever been. It's fluid, intuitive, and fun to get lost in. I mean, are you seeing this shit? While the combat could have used some work, it's still a solid system. Also, thumbs up on the accessibility options that can make me play it like an actual game without QuickTime events. What Insomniac has made here exceeded my expectations in the Spider-Man game. The story was surprisingly engaging, following a more older Peter Parker living by himself and suffering from insomnia. How the plot unfolds is expected if you know the Spider-Man character, but there are points where you feel like Iron Man on an emotional level and identify with his plight. Everything about this game was well crafted to a fine tee, and thank you Insomniac for that Raimi suit. I really appreciate it. A sequel is likely, and I do have high hopes for Insomniac and want to see what they can do next. A diamond solid multiplayer experience that Capcom finally delivered on that's beautiful, addicting, and fixes many problems that Monster Hunter has had for many years. I played this game to death last year, and I kept coming back because of the constant updates, fun as hell combat, the social aspect, and the big ass monsters that I want to slay in order to grind for my equipment. This is Capcom's best game in a long time, and I hope this trend continues with their future titles. Whatever new monsters and stuff they'll add in Iceborne is gonna keep me playing for a very long time. Especially if they add G-Rank, which will make me a very happy and angry man. And of course I had Gaming Hyena's help with this too.
どうも4代目とお見受けしますが、今日はこちらに一体どんなご用？菅井と話がしたい。
Oh my god. A finale for a series I only dabbled in a few times, but one that delivered one of the most emotional experiences I've ever had playing a video game. What Yakuza 6 represents for the series cannot be understated. It isn't the best Yakuza game, but it's the strongest. This is the journey of Cosmic Kiryu's struggles that has been building up since the very first game, and to see it explode in a barrage of feelings is a sight to behold. The story, of course, is very strong here, and it kept me hooked from beginning to end. I mean, day one, I marathoned the entire game till 3 AM. I've never done that for any sort of media, and that's how special it is. I was sad, angry, joyful, vengeful. Literally, this game had me so invested I couldn't take my eyes off it. This is also due to a superb localization by Sega Atlas that helped me understand everything that was going on. And I give my 2 thumbs up to the team working so hard on this series and bringing each of these games over. Also, do not forget about all the side activities on offer for you to get distracted on, and the reinvented combat system, while rough, is improving with entries like Kiwami 2 and Judge Eye. Now, should you go straight into 6 as your first Yakuza? No, I don't think you should. Play a few of the games first, or heck, play all of them if you like. But this game is the Dragon and Dojima's final adventure. It takes pride in that fact, and delivers one of the best experiences I've ever had playing a video game. Do not skip on this series or this game. It was that fucking good.